Okay, welcome to my video for Silverball Mania. This is for Don from Troy, New York. It's July 21st, 2007. This is for Don again, fully working Silverball Mania. And what I'm going to do is turn the machine on and demonstrate that all the displays are working fine. I'm going to pull that apart and get that over there. Alright, I just turned her on and we're going to fire up these boards. They're going to fire up. There we go. And we have 1 credit. And as you can see, the displays on 1 and 2 always worked fine. I had a little issues with 3 and 4, so I decided to replace both of them for you, Don. But there's number 3. She's nice and strong. It's just showing you the high score, but it demonstrates that the displays are working properly. And we'll go over to number 4 here. As you can see, it says game over. There's a feature down here called Silverball Mania. You see that where the SIL are lit up? That's a carryover feature. You have to earn those letters. Very difficult to do. And as you earn them, it just holds them there until it spells the whole word out, and then you collect a huge bonus and a bunch of free games. There's some information in the manual that I'm going to give you. It tells you what you have to do to earn that. But basically, so I'm going to fire up a game here, and I'm going to put it on 2 players, 3 players, 4 players. As you can see, when player 1 is playing, it'll blink. The other 3, as you can see, will be stationary. Nothing will be happening. So I'm going to just fire a ball. I'm not going to actually play it. I'm just going to and as you can see. Okay, so now player 2 would be up. And we'll just do 1 ball for each player. I'm not actually going to hit the flippers or anything. Just let the ball go down. Okay, now we're on to player 3. Of course, player 3's up, so it should be blinking. Okay, and now player 4. Okay, so we played 1 ball on each player. We're back to player number 1. So he's flashing, and as you can see, we're on ball 2, and it's got 1 credit. Ball's in play, number 2. So everything is working perfect on this game. So what I'm going to do is set this down, turn the machine off. I'm going to let the ball go down, and I'm going to take the back glass off. I'm going to open up this board area here. Alright. Don, this is the inside of your game. There's the displays and the new ones that I put in, that I purchased. Okay, getting over here, you have your 4 main boards here, and over here is your power supply here, and then there's a fuse holders over here, and there's some plugs that go in here. So I'm going to go over the plugs. First thing you need to know is this grounding wire is going to be disconnected from this screw and fished down into that hole. You're going to have to take this grounding wire and put it back on this screw and make sure the machine is grounded. As far as hooking up wires, there's going to be a whole harness of wires here. I'm going to disconnect them from the boards. See this harness? I'm going to tuck that down in there. You're going to have to bring them up and plug them in when you get your machine. First of all, missing 1 bolt. It's the way it is. There's no female end in the bottom, so even if you had a bolt, it wouldn't hold it. So you put 1 bolt there, 1 bolt here, 1 bolt here. Alright, starting over with these fuses over here. There's a bunch of fuses here, and then there's 4 plugs, one on top of each other. So you have over here, you have let me study this camera. You have over here on the left hand side A and C, they plug in right on top of each other, so A and C. Over here you have number 5 and B, and I have written right on the board 5, so 5 and 5. A, C, C, and then over here is B, B. Okay. Now, coming over to this board, you have number 8. See, I have number 8 written right here, and I have number 8 on this board, the soundboard. Over here, I have, let me get this so you can see it, 3 written on here and 3 there, 4 written on there, I'm sorry, 4 written on here and 4 on the board. As you can see, 3 and 4. Over here, on this board, you have number 1 written and number 1 right there. On this board over here is 2 and 2, the number 2 and 2, and then this board down here I have the number 6 written right on the plug, and 6 right on the board, and 7 right on the board. So basically, all these plugs that I'm going to unplug, you have the number written on the plug itself that you're going to plug in, and I have the number, corresponding number written on the board. So it's as simple as pulling this harness up and plugging in your boards, matching the corresponding number. And plus they only fit one way, and remember to do your grounding cable, Don. You have to ground the machine in order for it to work properly. So just to refresh, we went over the machine. It's fully working. All the boards work in it. It counts the proper number of players. It counts the proper number of boards. The machine's been shopped out and it's in nice shape. So this is just a little video to get you up to speed. I hope you like the machine and enjoy it, and I appreciate the trade. Thanks.